Hello guys and welcome back to KARENHUB, the home of the best Karen freakout videos on the internet. In today's video, we have some more insane freakouts for y'all that you're not gonna want to miss out on. But before we jump straight into today's episode, make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so that you never miss an upload.
I told you I owe you. I owe you one. I'll take you out again.
And so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you trying to
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's the name?
Anyone that has ever had feelings for someone knows that it is not easy to ask your crush out on a date. You get nervous, you stumble over your words, and you don't know what to say or how to sound casual and friendly, but also showing a little bit of interest at the same time. It's a real tough process, and what's even tougher is that after having said yes to the invitation, your date might want to take advantage of you and ask for extra food for their kids.
For her kids that's at home.
So it's for my kids?
Real kid.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with their daddy?
No, I'm sorry. That's not what
No, daddy.
Oh my God, so go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes. Okay.
No, don't bring no potatoes.
Sesame
No, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you one. I'll take you out again.
And so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you trying to
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's the name, Kira?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kira?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
Can you bring 2 orders?
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding
8
them.
and 5-year-olds eating steak with a side of A1 sauce.
She ate.
Eat the same thing I eat. No, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all
you
that.
are.
No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get
No,
fired.
I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, dog. I'm about to tell her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, you got me. I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just
me
because I was
for an
late.
hour and a half for you.
Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after we already at Red Lobster, you couldn't take me nowhere.
I'm about to go back in the kitchen. I'm going back to the kitchen. I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave.
That plate is
You
for
gonna
her
pay for
and
my
her
food
man later.
and your
Fellas,
food
don't
and
fall
what you
for
ordered
it.
in there. No, listen, no, I'm straight.
I've been here since I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you one. So I mean, I'll take you out again.
Whatever.
Do something for you, but I'm not doing something for your kids.
Whatever.
No,
I
I ain't even met your
I
kids.
want you to make sure that my kids eat too.
Man, y'all see this, man? Look, I'm recording this. Look, y'all see this? I'm recording, bro.
Yep, that's right. Even though he is not the father of those kids, and even though the aforementioned kids are not even there on the date, because why would they be, this woman is not going to be satisfied until her date pays for the meals of her kids. And note, they are not married either. It's just a simple and casual date. Well, at least this man now knows who he is dealing with, and he can make a decision on whether to stay with this demanding Karen or to stop seeing her.
This house where we pay. What you will not do. Well, you can.
My neighborhood.
There's no.
Been here 5 years.
So what? So what? Oh, I've been waiting on one.
Cities are very noisy and loud and just so full of chaos. They can be really exhausting if you spend a lot of time in them. So, many people decide to move to the calm and peaceful suburbs instead of the cities, looking for a less chaotic life and a more homey feeling. Now, that might be true in some suburbs, but definitely not in this one. As you can see, the Karen in this video is making sure to create a great deal of chaos and drama in this suburban neighborhood.
Encounter with our first Karen today in our new subdivision. Columbus, Georgia.
Ain't no daycare center, nothing. Of course.
Are you automatically assuming it's a daycare because we're African American or something?
Because of what I've seen so many.
If you saw a coroner, if you saw a coroner, there has been a death in my family.
That was Sunday or 7
My
days ago.
niece. Therefore, we have family out of town. We have military people that are in our family. My mother, my father, my sister's father. We are a close-knit family.
That's very
so what you will not do is disrespect this house where we pay. What you will not do. Well, you can.
My neighborhood.
There's
here 5 years.
So what? So what? Oh, I've been waiting to run into one of you.
No,
I've been waiting to run into one of you.
See those police, those
so what? No, that's what she wants you to do. Don't give her what she wants. What you will not do.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, so you can march your back to your residence.
Tell me.
To your residence. Bye. Go ahead. Go ahead. And I got you on camera. Go ahead. Karen. Bye. 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 Call them. Matter of fact, y'all call the police. Call the police, Didi.
Ask every neighborhood in here what's going to happen.
Nothing. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me and my family?
Man, we're not your typical black family.
We're not your typical African Americans. So what about us being black? So what? So what? So what?
No, I'm a Jew, man.
We're the real Jews.
I'm a real Jew.
We're the real Jews.
My bloodline is Judah, man.
This is harassment.
For this Karen, everything she could possibly say or do is justified by the fact that she has lived in that neighborhood for 5 years. If she feels like yelling at her neighbors, it's fine. She's been living here for 5 years. If she wants to be disrespectful to this family for no reason, go ahead. She's been living in the neighborhood for half a decade. Basically, all Karen needs to do is say the magic words and every single one of her actions will be immediately justified.
You're upset because somebody.
I'm not upset. I'm in a rush because I have an emergency.
Upset.
How many times do I have to explain to this?
Now, I've asked
do I need to show you the blood?
No, you don't need that.
Do I need to show you my stomach that I'm pregnant? So
I'm
then,
not asking you.
well, why am I still being withheld? Why don't you go back in your car and let me go by my day?
Health is a very important part of our lives, and in a certain way, it actually is the most important part of our lives, since it's what allows us to, continue to live. But in a slightly different point of view, health is not as important as the desires of the Kevin police officer that we are going to meet in this video. For this Kevin, having someone needlessly waiting around is infinitely more important than letting them go to their doctor's appointment.
You are blocking
Yeah,
me.
because now I'm affecting a traffic stop on you.
How are you affecting a traffic stop?
Because you can't just use your horn like that. You
To
can't
tell somebody to move, what is the horn for then?
So listen.
What is the horn
Listen.
made for? Explain to me, sir.
The horn is for caution. Okay?
For caution, not to be blocked. I need to go see a doctor.
Are you just going to keep talking over me?
Of course, I don't feel good. I'm bleeding. Do I need to explain everything to you?
I don't want to keep you longer than you have to. Do you
So
need the
then?
paramedics right now?
No, the doctor is right there.
Okay.
I'm 3 minutes away and
I know.
you're stopping me from being there.
I know, because right now I've affected a traffic stop on you, and I'm trying to explain why.
It's not fair, and you're doing this on purpose. You're using your authority,
Hold on.
And you're forcing it, and you're pushing your authority against me right now because you shouldn't stop me. I haven't committed any crime.
You did.
How did I
just told
commit
you
a
the
crime?
violation.
Because I honk? I can
Yes.
honk.
You can, but you
If
have
you're
to do so.
blocking me and
Hold
I have
on.
an emergency, I could honk.
Okay, you didn't tell me you had an emergency.
How am I gonna tell you? You're blocking me.
How come?
There was cars in front of me. You
Hold
let
on.
the other lady go. She was telling you, why are you blocking us too?
No.
You didn't tell her nothing. Just
I
because
know,
you
I
heard me
didn't talk to
screaming.
her. I
I
don't know
could
what
scream
you
as
said.
much as I want to,
That's fine.
especially if I don't feel good.
You're okay.
So you can't be doing what you just did, blocking me.
Why not?
Because I haven't done nothing wrong.
I just
You're the
told
one that's
you.
blocking me.
I just told you.
How did I do wrong?
Because
I
you're
honked?
unlawfully using your horn. You can't use your horn like that just because you're upset because somebody.
I'm not upset. I'm in a rush because I have an
You are
emergency.
upset.
How many times do I have to explain to this?
Now, I've asked
do I
you-
need to show you the blood?
No, you don't need that.
Do I need to show you my stomach that
No,
I'm pregnant? So
I'm not
then,
asking you.
well, why
And-
am I still being withheld? Why don't you go back in your car and let me go
Because
by my
I'm trying to
day?
explain to you, and I asked you if you're having an emergency, do you need me to call the
If
paramedics
I
for
get
you?
2 minutes more and I'm inside the hospital, why would you call the ambulance when the hospital's right there?
I'm asking you.
It's a second away.
It's a simple question.
No,
That's all.
you're holding me on purpose because now you want to make me suffer because I honked.
That's not why.
That's
I'm trying
exactly
to explain to
why.
you.
No,
all you
you
want to do is talk over me.
Okay, whatever.
But I'm not going to sit here and argue with you any longer. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions?
You can't be doing this. In future reference, don't be like that. Don't use your authority and push people around like that.
Unfortunately, you just don't understand what I have to do every day.
No, okay. I understand what you do and I respect what you do. But you could have pulled, when you heard honking and you seen the line was getting long, all you had to do was go 2 feet forward just to let people pass by. But no, you decided to stop everybody and you don't know what people got going on. You're right in front of a hospital blocking the entrance.
Well, this isn't a hospital.
That is a hospital. Torrance Memorial. It is a hospital.
They are a medical building, but they're not a hospital.
Well, whatever. That's where I gotta go.
But that's okay. So I'm just letting you know that's why I've stopped you. I stopped you for unlawfully using your horn. Okay? Well,
that's not.
Okay. It is a thing.
I'm not even gonna talk to you no more.
Do you have any questions for me?
I just needed you to move. Yeah. That's all I needed from the beginning. The honk means move, get on my way, or what's going on. Hey, car, whatever, warning, whatever.
One simple honk. That's
but
fine.
I honked a couple times, a little bit.
And laying on your horn does not help.
Okay, whatever. You're acting like I did it for minutes. I did it for maybe 5 or 7 seconds. Would you like to go to your doctor's appointment? Of course I would like to go. It seems like you want to go with me at this point. You want to hang out all day? That's what it looks like. No, I don't have no questions. I never had a question for you. All I needed was you to move out of my way so I can get it.
And there's better ways to go about doing that.
No.
There is.
Not when you're bleeding and you have an emergency. You can't tell me how to treat my emergency.
I'm not telling you how to treat it.
I'm sure you have a mother, sister. You can't be doing this. You can't be blocking people like that.
But that's fine. I'm going to let you go to your medical.
All this parking that you could have blocked.
Do you have any questions for me, ma'am? Yes or no?
No, and don't get loud with me either.
I'm making sure that you hear me clearly.
Have a good day.
That is why.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day. Please don't use your horn like that anymore.
The well-being of a pregnant woman, the health of a lawful citizen, none of that matters to this Kevin police officer. The most important thing in the universe, more important than anyone's health or well-being, is this Kevin letting everyone around him know that he is the one in charge. And if you doubt even for a second that he is in charge, get ready to get pulled over too. If you dare honking at this Kevin police officer, now you know what the consequences will be.
She decides to jump her butt in this conversation.
After you said it was a racial discrimination.
Like that.
This is not a police matter. This is a store thing. I'll take your information.
Couches and sofas and all those kinds of furniture are made to relax, to take naps, to decompress and just chill for a little while. So, you would imagine that a couch store would be a place with a relaxed energy. You would even guess that there is not too much stress flowing around. Well, no, that is very incorrect. Because the Karen in this video will never let any place become too relaxed or calm. Not even if it's a couch store.
Now I'm getting really hot because this heifer feels though that she has the right to talk and jump into it when I'm talking to you. Not the fact that you're recording. You could record
because in case he gets in trouble,
he's not getting in trouble.
Because I just want to record.
To do with you. Mind your business. I was here since 12 o'clock. How long have I been here? Earlier before that. And I asked about the chair and I was told no about the chair, right? My point exactly. Now you're telling me I was told no, but it's yes to her, right? I was told no, but it was a yes to her, right? It was a no to me, but it was a yes to her.
It's a no with a condition.
It was a no to me. It was a yes to her.
With a condition.
Again, keep recording. That just made my point.
Hello, my name's Patrolman Breeze, Watch on PD. Everything's been recording. What's going on today?
What's going on, ma'am? I came in here.
Thank you for calling the
police. At 11
police.
o'clock this morning.
11 a.m.
Sat here all day. Let him take other customers ahead of me and all. Now you see that brown couch over there?
I see a lot of them.
Well, it's a little sofa. It's cute. It's right there. The little light brown, whatever. That one right there in the middle. Right. You know what I'm talking about. Now, he was assisting me. I asked him, can I have that couch? Now, he told me there was none. He went to the back to go check. He said they didn't have no pillows to it. Okay, can we buy the pillows with it? Since it's on the pillow. He said, hold on, let me call my manager. He calls the manager. He tells us, no, we can only sell you the couch without the pillows, right? I said, okay, cool. So I'm sitting here. Let him take more customers. I'm still picking out more stuff. Now it's my turn to finish purchasing my stuff, right? This woman comes in, sat there, asked him for the couch. He told him it was out. He calls, he said, then call one more person. He called the same person he supposedly called earlier, right? Asked them about the same thing. He tells them, yes, they could take that whole couch. But tells me no, as I done sat here and spent all my money. Right. So you get denied that after you done sat here and been patient, and somebody's telling you no, but telling somebody else yes to something that you already asked for, you're gonna be pissed off, right? So she decides to jump her butt in this conversation.
After you said it was a racial
Listen,
discrimination.
Like that.
This is not a police matter. This is a store thing. I'll take your information, your information, your information. If you guys want to sign formal complaints against each other, we can do that.
Yes, she's recording my minor child.
There's no crime that's committed.
Recording my minor child.
We're allowed to record. Like I said, I'm recording as well.
Not my minor daughter. What you recording her for? Where's she's recording her for?
You could be recording me right now. Listen.
I'm not.
I told you it's perfectly legal. I told you it's perfectly legal.
You have your ID? You have your ID, ma'am?
Sure do.
Alright. So may I gather all of them, please?
And we would like David name.
That is her right. She was here first.
I'm
The
pretty
couch.
sure she wasn't in here when we walked in.
I was here.
We didn't see you here when we walked in.
We were here.
Nobody else was.
Ma'am, stop playing with me.
Listen, this is not a police matter. This is not a police matter. I'm here because it was called as a disorderly. No one's fighting each other. No property is being damaged.
She threatened to knock my phone out my hand, and
Who threatened?
she did.
Girl, bye. Somebody threatened you. You sitting over here.
I'm sitting here waiting to check out. I'm sitting here waiting to check out. I know what I want to buy. I know what I want. He said I could have it, so I'm waiting to pay for it. He told me what I could have. His manager said it was okay for me to have it, so that's what matters. You just returned everything.
I'm not talking again. Mind your business.
It is my business.
Not mind your
I'm waiting to check out.
Like the officer said, mind your business.
It is my business.
No, it's not.
128 through Trey. Yeah, you could just send me another officer.
Oh my God, I just want to check out. I just want to get the hell out of here.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen,
like I said, there's
William.
This poor guy is working by himself on Memorial Day.
No, I'm gonna come get it. But
He's-
just don't, I paid for it. Don't sell it. Don't do nothing crazy. But now
This guy is the only guy here on Memorial Day weekend. He's supposed to. He's supposed to. He's supposed to have 3 other people here helping him. He has nobody helping him. This lady's been going off on him. That's why I started filming. And exactly, he doesn't want to tell you yes because they're gonna blow up. So I started filming because I knew you were gonna end up calling corporate on him.
Go view that video. Since Crackhead got so much to say.
Exactly. See, she's the one throwing names around.
That's it. Just a lot of parties involved.
Yep. They wasting my time over.
I've been sitting here. I haven't been the one starting the.
Like I said, this is not a police matter.
And it's getting on my nerves. I'm ready to go.
So go, like, get out.
You get out my dress.
I'm waiting to pay.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 29. Now wait for my damn.
33.
Then go and act your ages.
I'm waiting for her to leave. I'm waiting for her to leave.
You have your ID on you?
Yes, I've been sitting here waiting. Mind your business. Again, mind your damn business.
I'm waiting for you to leave.
Over there. I'm going to talk to her. I just want parties separated. No one sits here.
I just want to pay for my damn furniture.
Mind your freaking business. No, because I've been telling her mind her business. You keep provoking.
She's my.
Now, say what you will about this Karen, but you do have to admit that she is a master at her craft. Just look at that amazing technique and execution. This woman is bothering everyone at the register, at the store, and being very disrespectful even to the police officer that shows up to de-escalate the situation. And at the same time, this Karen is not letting the other customers get to the checkout and move on with their lives. Karen, you are a real expert at the art of being a Karen.
At least the name. All I gotta do is type it in there. I'm good citizen. We'll be good.
Good citizen.
That's not. I don't think
you don't have to type it in for me because I've never been on their property and there's no call on me.
You're not in trouble.
I know, but
I just want to know what's happening.
I don't have to give a
what's
name.
your name?
So I don't have to give a name. I refuse.
Police officers have the incredibly important responsibility to stop crime and put the bad guys in jail. And by the bad guys, I mean people who are breaking the law and committing crimes. So, that being said, could anyone explain why the police officer in this video is dedicating so much of his time trying to get the name of someone who isn't breaking the law? This man is just there, recording video footage from a public sidewalk. Is it dangerous? Nope. Is it criminal? Once again, no.
How's it going today, sir?
How are you?
Good, bro.
Yeah, cool. So, I'm Officer Brother Metro. The reason that we're here...
What's your badge number, bro?
16291. We're here because they had an issue.
Did you educate them?
Did you have an issue with them yet?
No, did you educate them? She came out and tried to say that...
You just saw me pull up.
Oh, no, I'm saying, I didn't know if maybe you came around the other side and because they come both... Okay, cool. She walked up, said you can't film from here, and I said, you know, I'm on a public sidewalk. I can film anything I want in public sidewalk. I was just getting shots of Billings. I did that, Turnberry. Cool. I'm traveling. She goes, you're not allowed unless you get permission from the Turnberry Palace, right? Yeah. I'm like, I've been filming it for 10 minutes, but Turnberry Palace to film their property. I said, I'm allowed to film anything from public. You have to create the privacy. I can film anything right here. You know that. I mean, right? I mean, I'm in the right.
Are you from out of town just taking some shots?
I don't answer questions, but I'm just taking shots.
Good.
I will let you know I'm taking shots.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
No.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
So all I need to know.
I'm not gonna ID for something because I'm not doing a crime. I'm not just doing anything that you can even accuse me of being a crime.
No, I'm not
filming from a public sidewalk right here.
Hey, I never even said you were.
I know. I'm just saying I'm not gonna ID when I don't have to. That's my given right. That's what.
Yeah, you need to tell me at least the name. All I gotta do is type in the name.
I'm good citizen.
We'll be good.
Good citizen.
That's not. I don't think
you don't have to type it in for me because I've never been on their property and there's no call on me.
You're not in trouble.
I know, but
I just want to know what's happening.
I don't have to give a name.
Your name.
So I don't have to give a name. I refuse that. I'm gonna go with Fifth Amendment and just not talk. I thought you were cool at first.
I was trying
to do a good audit with you.
That's all. I just wanted you to know your name.
No, good citizen right now. That's my name. She wouldn't give me her name either, so there's no reason to give names. You're a public official. That's the only reason you gave me your name.
What?
The only reason you gave me your name is you're a public official.
No.
She didn't give me her name.
No, it's common courtesy. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I'm a good citizen. That's all right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ID you.
Okay.
I just wanted them to be educated. Only reason I hung around, I told her it's on film. I said, she goes, you've been here 8 minutes. I said I was filming the bones. I'm about to leave, but you threatened to call the cops, and he said he was gonna call the cops. I don't run from the cops. I'm gonna stay right here because I've had it happen at other places.
Okay.
Normally a cop comes and educates them, lets them know I can film from the sidewalk whatever I want. And as long as I don't touch their property, they can't do anything about it.
Okay.
And then once that's over with, once you educate them, I'm gone. Because I'm going down to this, down to the next area on the strip and the downtown to film. That's what I'm doing. So they wasted 30 minutes of my time, but now you can educate them.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You're the one that stuck around. I don't.
No, I'm just making sure. I'm not detained, right? You said I hadn't committed a crime.
On the sidewalk.
So I'm not detained. Yep.
Seemed pretty alright.
Not blocking any traffic. Nothing coming through. I would have already drove off, but I had to wait for you guys. Which is alright. It's nice weather today, finally.
Well, you're in the shade.
Well, I was in the sun. No, I like the sun. Can I look at the car while you're here, or are you not cool with that? I'm not going to make you uncomfortable.
That is on private property.
You're right. You're right. I can't touch it.
So.
No, you're right. You're right. You got me, bro. You got me. I wanted to check out the car.
So I educated you.
You did,
on
which is good, and I'm good with that.
I feel like you should, pay it back with tell me your name.
I'm never gonna do that.
Oh.
But on
I will
this,
not educate you anymore.
Okay. But on this, man, I'm gonna make you probably at this point you're like a B-. You're doing good.
A B? Come on.
Only because you're pushing the name thing, bro, and I don't have to give it to you because I'm not committing a crime and there's no suspicion of a crime. And I mean, that's what he's doing, I hope. He's educating her, right? Or educating him. They're both Karens to me at this point because they wouldn't identify.
Oh, you use that word, Karen. I don't like that.
I only do it when it's notable, bro.
Not even that. It's like it's so.
I know, it's pretty bad. My aunt doesn't like it. That's her name.
All right.
How long you been working out here?
Oh,
if you don't mind me
Vegas?
asking.
Oh, like 10 years.
Oh, and you were before a cop somewhere else? California maybe or something? No. Oh,
How long you been here in Vegas?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, good.
But I like to talk to you guys and find out what you're doing because you're public officials, and, and if you're doing a good job, that's good. I like to show people that you guys actually do good jobs. State to state, man. I like how you approached me, though. That was very professional. I have to say, that's probably the most professional I've had in the last 10 approaches. You name and badge number, bro?
What's up, man? No, Officer Magana, P number 16663. This gentleman doesn't answer questions.
And I just wanted to make sure you had educated them that I'm allowed to film from public sidewalk. That's the only reason I hung around. I was filming the buildings, and she said I couldn't. And she said she was calling the cops. I tried to, but they were like, we're calling the cops, you're going to... I'm like, all right, you can educate. You can... And I told them they're going to get an education, which is good. And she tells me after she called the cops, why didn't you leave yet? I'm not leaving because she called the cops. That's the right. And now I want to ask you, because I've always wanted to ask a cop this.
If you have nothing better to do, that's fine.
I just wanted to ask you. No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I would never go on their property.
You're going to get trespassed? All right, thanks, man.
But I want to ask you one more question. Can I ask you one more just for education for me?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Oh, that's good, bro. That's good, bro. I like that.
This situation is so silly and ridiculous that even the police officer himself has to admit several times throughout the video that he is not actually accusing this man of committing a crime, because he has literally zero reasons to accuse him of breaking the law. And yet, even if he admits to this civilian that he is not being accused of engaging in criminal activity, this police officer is still not leaving him alone. Even worse, instead of leaving him alone, this officer goes as far as asking for backup.
I'm going to talk to one person at a time.
What would you say the police is for? You might say that they are here to stop crimes and put the bad guys in jail. Or maybe you could say that they're here to make sure no one is breaking the law. Well, if you said any of that, you would be wrong. Their main function is to solve petty fights between Karens, just like what we can see in this video. These two Karens were setting up what seems like birthday parties at this place, but apparently one Karen took the other Karen's table, and now the police officer is brought into this mess, trying to understand what on earth is going on, while both Karens are talking and yelling over each other, each one accusing the other one of being a liar.
Here's the bottom line. I'm going to say this. They had a reservation, 4 tables.
There was nothing on these
Code
tables.
4. Excuse me. Let me finish. Okay, these tables were marked. They put their stuff there when they came back. The markers were gone.
There was nothing here when we got here. You guys were already
Okay?
here.
So here's what's going on at this point. Okay? 4 tables that they have near the grill, including these 2, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, those are their tables.
These are over here.
These 2 are their tables. Okay, well, I'm telling you what's going on. If you have
We have a whole bunch of people coming and this wasn't
ma'am,
so how
I'm
is
going
that
to, do you have to repeat this to me?
How did you mark, sir? Can you show us the markings that these were reserved?
I'm going to talk to one person at a time.
Can you ask
Who's the
them
name?
where is the mark? How did they mark, sir? Can you show us the marking and prove
Do you
there is a mark? There was
They
no
have
mark.
an email from the city.
Can we see it? They didn't show
There's
us.
no, she doesn't have to show you anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him $2. I'm gonna give him $2. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
These are theirs. They are willing to share with you if you want. If not, then you can leave, or they're not willing to. It's their reservation.
That's fine. All they're doing is here arguing with us.
You are the one arguing, ma'am. So
Okay.
I have it on video.
I do too.
Ladies, if you guys cannot play nice together, then something's going to have to happen, okay?
Sit there and be jerks to everybody.
Okay, well then
You said that you were gonna put your hands on me. Okay, video. Got it. Video. When you put your hands on me, I will defend myself. You did.
What are you going to do? You're going to see her fight me?
If you put your hands on me, yes.
Okay. So, ladies, let's
Okay.
separate up here. And 203, I'm over by the bathroom. Okay.
Okay, so we get these 2 tables?
No, you got 4.
Yeah, we need these 2 right here.
Why is it that Karens always seem to meet the worst employees of all time, everywhere they go? It's like they have the worst of luck, always meeting the worst people. Or maybe, just maybe, it's not the employees the ones with the problem. perhaps someone else is to blame. This Karen, for example, was doing her regular shopping at a supermarket when she needed to speak to the manager, as per usual. But, and this is according to Karen, the employee that was assisting her spoke in a disrespectful tone and told her that she would get no help from the manager. However, the store manager is not believing Karen's story, because the employee that Karen spoke to is always a very polite person. But hey, a Karen would never lie, right?
If she would please call the store manager up here, and to have this reaction is
It's a real thing that happens.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Yes.
I simply asked for a
I
store
understand.
manager. And if I got to go through this to get a store manager?
No, not typically you don't. But some people have anxiety, and that might have triggered something, the way your tone or something.
I
Be
said,
patient with people.
No. You need to learn how to also speak to a customer as well.
I'm speaking to
because
you
when I asked,
just like I
when
should
I
speak
simply
to.
came up here
Yeah.
and asked if there's anyone else helping her, the way she responded to me was not professional.
What did she say?
The way she said it,
What did she say?
I said, will you please contact the store manager then if there's no one else that can help you? And she says, the store manager is busy right now, so no.
I don't believe she said that.
Oh, you didn't?
I
well,
don't
my
believe
husband's standing right there.
I've
and so
never
these
heard
other
that
these-
girl talk to anybody like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
You say what you want to, Deborah, but I would definitely be addressing this
Did
with
anybody
corporate.
else witness
because
this?
you're checking us all out and nobody's moved in this line. Nobody.
I understand.
Nobody's
I know
moved.
3 people in the store that can ring people out.
And she's the only one up here by herself. And is that the way it is? But you just called on the phone and said over the intercom and asked everybody to come to the front. So we all come into the front.
It's me.
But she was by herself.
Everybody is me.
She was by herself. I'm only asking for her to get assistance.
From the last hour.
So as a customer, I can't ask for the assistance for her to get help?
Of course you can.
So that's all I did is ask for assistance for her to get help.
I understand.
Most people are happy when they get to spend some quality time on a hotel or even a motel. But this time, it's the motel workers, the ones that will be happy to get the opportunity to spend some quality time with this Karen at the counter, who is complaining about having to pay for some extra fee that, according to her, of course, is not her fault. What is interesting to see here is the very intelligent strategy that the worker at the main reception has decided to use. Instead of arguing on and on with Karen, trying to explain to her why she actually does have to pay the fee, this worker simply decided to say nothing and pretend Karen is not even there. After all, it takes 2 to fight.
Sonia get back to you yet? Has Sonia gotten back to you at all? Or are you just not going to answer? Because I would like to be able to get in my room and my cat and make sure that she's okay.
Pay $91.70.
I do not have to pay $91.70 because we were charged for Saturday, and that's what we were told. And you won't talk to your general manager to find this out. Instead, you call the police. And then you tell me that I'm a bitch. You called me a bitch. You called me a customer a bitch. And you had terrible customer service. The Motel 6 and this wants to let a cat sit in the by itself because we were told we paid until Saturday, but he's telling me I have to pay now because of some system error, because he won't talk to his general manager to get this fixed right now. And instead he calls the police on me.
You know, it's illegal to videotape people without their consent.
Oh well, this is gonna go everywhere, thank you. This is a public area.
Well, it's not. This
Yes,
is private property.
It's public. Okay, let me ask.
When this Kevin was young, he decided that he wanted to be a police officer so that he could boss people around however he wanted and have them obey his orders just because of the uniform he was wearing. And thus, Officer Kevin came to be. From what we can see in the video, this guy was just recording some footage with his phone when he aimed his camera at the police car, and Officer Kevin initiated the maximum pettiness protocol on the young civilian. By the way, the guy recording the video was not seen by Officer Kevin committing any sort of crime, but he decided to question him all the same, on the grounds of suspicious behavior, or in other words, just because Kevin felt like it.
Do you have identification on it?
For what?
Okay, let me step out.
Okay.
Alright, my name is Sergeant Chapman with the Galveston Police Department.
I understand.
Do you have identification on you?
Just 1 second, sir. May I ask why you're asking for identification?
Because you're acting suspicious. You're videotaping people's personal vehicles and their license plates. So do you have identification on you?
I'm not videotaping nobody's license plate.
You haven't answered my question.
I don't have ID on me.
Okay, you don't have ID on you?
No, not on me.
1929.
Go ahead, 1929.
Show me out on one in front of the station, recording POV's license plates.
That's clear.
So that's fine that you record me. I want to let you know that you're also being recorded as well.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
What is your name? All right, let me ask you this. Let me step back. Do you have a state-issued driver's license?
I don't want to answer any questions.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. Are you going to identify yourself?
What crime have I committed?
I already told you. The fact that you're being suspicious, you're taping, you're videotaping people's license plate.
The front of the building here?
No, I'm talking about the license plate. I'm not talking about the building. I don't have a problem with that. I'm talking about
what license plate did I capture?
These over here. I'm pretty sure that if I pull up the tape, it's going to show that you've got license plates on. Would you like to?
This tape here?
Yeah. Would you like to tell me otherwise?
Yeah, I was not. I don't need to film people's license plate. I'm just filming the building.
So if you were to show me that, you could show me that there aren't any license plates on there?
There was only one car that was following me around, and I didn't know who it was, and that's the only person that she was parked over here. Nothing over here.
Okay. Is there a license plate on there?
She filmed me.
Who was
she? I don't know who she was.
Would you be willing to show me that?
Show you what?
That there's no license plates on your video.
On this video?
I don't have a problem with you taping the building.
Station?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't have a problem with that.
So there's a problem?
I'm talking about the license plates.
Which license plate? I'm still asking.
These vehicles over here. Where you were standing at.
The City of Galveston vehicle?
No, these vehicles over here. Okay, there's 1, 2, other vehicles over here.
No, I did not film those at all.
Would you be willing to show me that you didn't film those?
I could.
Okay, can you show me that?
Sure.
And also, while you're pulling that up, let me get your name.
Like I said, I'm still.
So you're not going to identify yourself?
I'm showing you that I didn't do it.
You're not going to identify yourself?
No.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Leave a comment down below how you would react to these crazy Karens in real life. And of course, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.